Good evening, everybody. What's up? Got Jimmy here, got me here. We're starting to kind of learn what to do with our hands.
Yes, we are.
Time. Great time. Let's see. And I sit and talked with you that whole time. I didn't get my screen ready or anything. Imagine that. This guy not getting the screens right off the bat every time. Eventually,
Hey,
I'll know what to do with my hands.
it's all good. That's just the way lives go, man. You know, it's like everything happens on a live. It's just crazy.
That's it. No editing this out.
Mm-mm. No, sir.
Let me. Okay, cool. That's taken care of. I just got to pop this out and watch myself in the background for a little bit. So, how was your weekend, dude?
Man, it's been busy and it went fast, man. I didn't even realize it was Sunday.
Yeah, and this whole Christmas thing, like, yeah, it went from like hardly any sales to just phones going off with offers and questions constantly. It's nuts.
Oh, I know it's been crazy. I mean, I've never heard so many cha-chings. Coming. People look at you weird because like we went to Walmart and you just hear cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm like, or you get the double cha-ching because then they paid. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Right, or the double cha-ching where they buy two things back to back, and you're like,
yeah.
Oh, I hope that was the same person. Save on shipping.
Yeah. I had two of those questions today. They're like, hey, I'm going to buy this from you, but if I buy this too, are you going to combine? I'm like, yes. And then I was like, I could either invoice you, which I don't really like doing, or I can just refund you the difference. It's,
Yeah.
It's like, please buy it though. Whatever you got to do, just buy it, and then we'll work it out.
Help me rotate my inventory.
Right.
Well, let me go through, see who we got here so far, and see what's up. And let's start with it's Johnny. How's it going, Cajun? You're here. That's good. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
There's you.
That's good too. There he is, Warcraft, Ohio. Sorry I didn't get to watch the card auction. I try to catch them, or at least sit in the back and do other stuff and let you roll and try to learn a little bit from you.
I watched it yesterday.
We got some KT treasures in the house.
Hey, Christy and Tim, how are you?
There's some Deborah Reyes. How's it going, Deborah?
Deborah.
Glad to hear the bread made it. There's my wife, giving everybody a quick wave from the road. I'm lagging out. Resell Daddy, how's it going?
Hey, how's
we got a big comment from Deborah Reyes here. I have gained 5 pounds in a week on banana bread. I told you. Good thing is I have bigger shirts we can sell you. We might do an auction. You never know.
I can find some bigger shirts too. I mean, we got it. That's a joke.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Resell Daddy. Dimples, how are you?
Hey, Dimples.
Hope everything's good out there. Betty Boop, how are you doing? KT, we're just playing, I promise.
Yes, yeah, that was a joke.
Lisa, how are you?
Hey, Lisa.
Everything's good. Just with the sales and we've been doing farmers markets, and today pulling intakes on chargers and doing spark plugs and all kinds of stuff. It's never ending. Tamara's hiding in a corner.
Hey.
But at least you're here, hiding in a corner.
You are here. Yeah.
Not somewhere else. I think everybody's saying hi to each other.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're good, man.
Heck yeah. See, I could have used your help today. You could have made me some custom tools to get those sockets out I dropped inside the intake.
use my long arm. Hey, can you get that? No, I'm joking.
I had some like super magnets that I picked up at Harbor Freight and like stuck them on a really long screwdriver with something else on the end of that and was barely able to get in there and pull it out. But it's running. She's driving it right now, so that's good.
Was that just normal? Is that normal routine maintenance on it, or is it common for those to do that?
That car has I think 157,000 miles on it, and you're supposed to do plugs at 100,000. And I mean, now I used to turn wrenches. I've turned wrenches my whole life, so sorry guys.
Yeah,
I know I should have done them at 100,000, but I was like, we're just going to keep going, and if it starts acting weird, we're going to go ahead and swap them out then. Yeah. So it made 150,000, and the plugs were completely gone. It started to miss the other day. I was like, that's it. I already had the parts. It was just time. So we went ahead and ripped the top of the intake off, and of course that's a Dodge thing. They like putting the intake over half of the spark plugs. Yeah. So pulled it apart and did it this afternoon and got it together and went for a thorough test drive, and everything held together. So that's it right there. I put a couple 100 miles on it in about 15 minutes, and away we go.
Definitely made sure it was okay. We're good.
Yep. But yeah. Like you said, the sales it's just crazy. Luckily, we did yard sales after the farmer's market, and I forgot to put it on silent. And I would get in the truck, and then I would get a ching, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Dodged a bullet on that one." And then I'd forget going to the next sale to put it on silent again.
Yeah, but I mean, anymore, people know you resell. I mean,
you can tell we all have the same look.
Yeah, I mean, especially we all have the same questions. You know, I mean, it's normal. You know, so.
Yeah, I saw some of the storm news on my Google feed. I'm glad I don't live back there anymore. I don't. No more storm stuff for this guy. He's done with all that.
Yeah, I mean, we had bad storms. What was it, Friday night into Saturday morning? I slept through them, but I woke up with like no power, and I'm like, why is it dark? Because we have a nightlight just for my son, so I was like, why is it dark? And then my son's like, did you turn the light out? I'm like, no, I didn't turn the light out. What's going on? But yeah, man. But Kentucky got tore up.
Yeah.
Did you see that with the tornadoes and stuff they had?
I saw some pictures. I don't remember who it was. It was another fellow reseller, but I did see the pictures of like the airport where the airplanes were upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, they got smacked, man. So hopefully, if anybody's watching for Kentucky, I hope you guys are okay.
Yeah, man, I hope everybody made it through okay. Because
I mean, we had tree limbs and stuff down, and
jeez, no, we did that. I did that for like 8 or 9 years. And was like, I gotta get out of the Midwest.
Yeah.
Way crazy. Dimple says their grandpa ended up cutting their thumb off by reaching for a wrench while working on a car and didn't see the fan was going.
Ooh, it had to be an old car. Ooh.
Yeah, I know the feeling on that. I don't know if the cam will pick it up or not. Probably not. But you can kind of see the scars right there. Yeah. Yep. I was putting a replacement fan in my wife's Altima when she had it, and the keys were out. Well, I knew better, but I left the battery hooked up, but the keys were in the seat. And I'd taken her to work, so keys were out. Nothing should happen, right? So I plugged the new one in, and I'm getting ready to slide it down into place. The plug was on the bottom, so I went in, plugged it in, dropped it in, and I wasn't holding it very good because nothing should happen. And it came on, and it bounced out of my hands, hit the engine, popped back, and I broke 2.5 blades off with my thumb.
Oh, wow.
And it looked, somewhere I've got pictures, it's gross. It looked like fish gills, and he said the only reason I saved it was because it hit the nail and bone at the same time. Otherwise, it would just flip that thing right off there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And that took probably 3 years or so for me to get any kind of feeling back in it. It just felt like when you burn your fingers really good on the stove. That's how it felt for like 3 years.
Oof.
So no more of that.
Yeah.
Always unhook the battery.
Yeah.
Sitting here having flashbacks to the storms back there. I hope everybody made it through okay, because I'm not a fan of. That's why I don't like the Midwest for the most part. Is you never know.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's like a little trailer park, like I don't know, 6 miles from us, and they pushed those trailers pretty good. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was just like, this is crazy, man. So I mean, there were some like small areas that did get some tornado, yeah, disrupt, but we just had the winds. But like I said, when I watched the news and saw Kentucky, I was like, wow, that was. I mean, it was nothing compared to what they dealt with, you know.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you they would take a couple tree limbs up against their cars more than their houses being gone and stuff. Yeah, so that was our 60-degree day with just nothing but rain and wind and everything. So
Dang. Yeah, it's sad any time of the year, but around the holidays, it makes it even harder to get through. Look who's back again. Cajun's back. Tell a friend.
Hey, Johnny.
What's happening, Johnny?
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
You gonna mail me some of that snow yet, or what?
Yeah, when we get some, man, it's coming.
You got the short. You rocking the shorts right now?
Me? I mean, I'm sitting in basketball shorts because I'm inside. I mean, it's like the meteorologist, you know. You look good from here up, you know?
Right.
Down below is like, it's okay. Yeah, man. When we get some snow, I'll take some pictures and I'll be like, I'm gonna figure out how to get this to you without it melting.
Right there, you go. And I'll box up some dust from outside for you, and I'll find a way for it not to melt when it gets there too.
And a couple of thorns from your cactus.
You got the picture, right? I wish I had it on the computer. I'd pop it up for everybody.
What, the picture of the cactuses?
Yeah, the picture of Christmas cactuses.
Yeah. Let's see if I got it.
I don't even remember where I sent that to you. Was that through Instagram I sent that?
Yeah.
Here, I might be able to. It's through the IG, and then I sent you those light covers, dude. I hope those things do good.
Cover up my ring light. Can you see them?
It won't. There you go. Yeah, that's what we get out here. Pine trees ain't nobody got time for that. We got Christmas cactuses. Those lights stay in there all year, forever.
Well, when I first seen it, because the picture looks this big on Instagram, I was like, are those like lighted middle fingers? So then when I clicked, I was like, oh, the cactus. That's hilarious. So how tall were those?
Not as big as the one in my house. Those were probably, I'm gonna guess, like 20 footers, 18, 20 foot.
Still big, man.
We missed the cutoff on having them extract the one from our driveway to take over there to that new police department by like 2 weeks of moving in here. Because there's a bunch of forms and stuff you got to fill out. I can't do anything with it. If it falls over and dies, I have to leave it there till it like dries up and then throw it away.
How do you throw away a cactus? I mean, you just burn it?
Well, they're all water, so once they dry out, there's nothing there. It's almost like paper with thorns.
Okay.
Great for your car tires. Great for your skin.
I can guarantee it's not.
Hey, what shirt you rocking today?
Oh, this is a
Yeah.
shirt I got in Greenville, South Carolina.
All right. Tamara was checking your shirt out, and I was like, I don't think that's one of those cool Darke County ones. Maybe he's changed the color up on that
No.
to the prototype.
I mean, I thought about doing a tie-dye shirt, but maybe I will. You know, it's always sporadic with me. Yeah, I got it was weird. This is when we went down, the Dante's convention. So we hit all these travel centers on the way down, and they didn't have no shirts. I'm like, why isn't there a shirt with South Carolina or something on it? It was either Clemson or University of South Carolina. So I don't know. For some reason, we forgot something. You know how it is when you travel. You forget something, right? So from where our hotel was, there was a Walmart like right across the street. I was like, guess what? We're gonna go check Walmart out in South Carolina because nobody knows I'm from Ohio, so that's why it's a joke. So as soon as we walked in, I was like, look at that. I was like, look at these shirts. I mean, they're cool, and they were only $8, I was like, okay. So it worked out. So we got family shirts in South Carolina from Walmart.
Nice. Hey, it works, man. It works.
But who would have thought that, man? You go to 4 travel centers on the way down to find a t-shirt, and you can't find a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Found plenty of shot glasses, but I was like, no. Like my girl, all the girls were like, we want a shirt. I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll get you shirts. I was like, well, they don't make shirts. You remember when we were little and traveled, man? You used to go to all those places. You find shirts all the time.
Yep. Out here, because it's all big truck stops. There's nothing for a couple hours either way, minimum.
Yeah.
So out here, it's more like the Route 66 shirts, stuff like that, or the Arizona. It's a dry heat with like the dead guy with the sombrero by the cactus, the skeleton. But then if you get like more up into like the city areas, all it is Cardinal stuff. Arizona Cardinals everywhere. You can't, like you said, you can't find anything else.
Yeah.
Just Cardinal stuff.
Well, that's pretty much how it is in Ohio too. I mean, it's either Ohio Bobcats or Ohio State. I mean, you don't find really nothing Ohio. It's crazy.
We got Bama Pickin and Grinning in the house. How's it going?
Hey, John. What's up, man?
What's going on?
You have to watch the new video today. I struck out today on high bid. Struck out. Yeah, I put back-to-back videos out, man. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, I know. And I'm sitting here thinking, I think I did a video 7 weeks ago. And I have to finish it because it was on boxing up that Mustang window.
Yeah.
I built a crate and everything. Well, guess what? The other one sold yesterday. So I'm like, okay, I have to do a video. It's got to be done. The only thing that sucks is around the outside of the glass, I run those like pool tubes. And I just cut them and slide them on. Even out here, they're gone now. Where all those were at like the dollar store is all Christmas wrap. And I'm like, so I have to find those. Luckily, I did 2-day shipping, so I can hunt some down. But I got to get it crated, and that's like my incentive. Okay, the second one's gone. I have to get that out.
You should let me know. I have a whole box in my storage unit. I could send you a few.
Man, that would have worked. They wouldn't cost anything to send either.
No, it'd be probably like $5 maybe, if that.
For first class, just duct tape them together. In first class, I'm out.
I mean, they're flexible, man. I think they'd make it.
Yeah, it'd work. Yeah, no, I just tape them with some duct tape and let them go. Put the sticker on it, send that.
Yeah, because see what I do is like as soon as Dollar Tree puts them out, I'll buy the whole box from outside. I'll be like, hey, there's 35 tubes in that box. I want to buy them all. And the lady's like, well, I'll bring one in. So I'll be like, scan this, but there's 35 out there. And shoot. And I'm like, unless you only bring the whole box in. They're like, no, we believe you.
Right.
That could be like 50 of them, but no. I mean, I counted every one of them, but
They're like, no, too lazy. Just
Well, that's
leave
my
them out
trick
there.
because I use them for Pyrex.
I hadn't even thought about doing Pyrex with them.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're doing like vision wear, you can slide that. You know, you can slide the over the handle and everything, man. It's
Yeah,
just crazy. You can
I
use
hadn't
them.
thought about that. I've been using some big bubble wrap that I got, like the big pouch bubbles, and go around it with regular bubble wrap.
Yeah.
And I've got like 1,000-foot roll of shrink wrap, and then it's both of us. One of them runs the shrink, and the other one just wraps everything up really
Oh
tight,
yeah.
and then we throw it in a box with more wrap. So almost like the Cali reseller style of bubble wrapping, just not a couple notches below.
Yeah. Yeah. So
They probably think that I'm like, man, what's this guy doing? Because a lot of the boxes are moving boxes, and they say like kitchen. And I'm like, well, I guess that's what your pots and pans are going in. Like this guy moved. He's like, whatever, just ship it out to somebody. I don't want to deal with it.
if it's big, man, they're getting everything. They're getting everything in. Oh man, the depend boxes that Jen brings home, so it's okay. It's like they're free boxes. I don't care. Long as long as they're not tore up.
Have you ever had anyone complain like about like we all use, most of us use used boxes, but have you ever had anybody like complain about what was on the box?
Mm-mm. No.
Maybe once.
What's that?
I sold something on eBay. It was a hat. It was a snap-on adjustable hat.
Okay.
And they're I know what it was because I sent. I was like, I don't have any other boxes. This is my last box to send. And no matter how I cut it, it was like a dog food box. I couldn't cut what it said off of it. It just wasn't the right height. And I was like, all right, well, it'll go. It'll be fine. And they sent it back and said that the hat didn't look like the shape they thought it was. And I was like, what shape did you expect a baseball hat to be? But the box, whatever brand it was moist and meaty wet dog food. And I think that they thought it was gross. Like there was no stains. The box is in great shape. And I was like, all right, I guess that's why it came back. Because I put it in a regular box and didn't have any issues with it after that. I threw that box away.
I mean, yeah,
well,
I've never. I mean, I've shipped stuff in like pull-up boxes. I mean,
yep.
No.
Yeah, that was the only one. I was like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the hat. Like it was in perfect shape. I put air bubbles on both sides, keep it perfect. And like it wasn't the shape I thought. I was like, what shape do you expect a hat to be? Unless it's your Amish hat.
Yeah, that's a sweet hat, man. Oh man. Speaking of high bid, I got outbid on something. Well, gotta quit looking at it.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I know I'm sitting here like I need to check that out, but I don't need to check that out. Don't need to get into that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do it before the snow gets there. I mean,
yeah, you don't want to do that. Reload. Magic. Thank you.
Man, that was like cool. Yeah.
No, if I wouldn't have eaten all the banana bread, that's what do I do with this hand?
Right? Oh, yeah.
How's it going? How's it going?
Hey, Shay, how are you? But yeah, I mean, no, the only thing I've ever had anybody complain about is when I put a Squishmallow in a poly bag, which that's how I ship them. So
yeah, and I don't see. I mean, they're called Squishmallow for a reason.
Yeah, right? They were like, well, it has a wrinkle on it. And I was like, no, there's no way it had a wrinkle in it. You know, I was like, I've got like 120 of these things and they don't wrinkle. I don't know what you're talking about. I said, take it like this and just fluff it out. It's a pillow.
Yeah.
That's probably the problem, was probably how tight I had it. They freaked out. So then when it came out, like, you know, I mean.
Yeah. No, I do like shipping plushes when they're way too big for the poly mailer. I'm like, it's gonna, like, it's a challenge. Like, it's gonna go in there. Oh, it will go in there.
Oh, it's going to go in there. Even if I got to get the vacuum cleaner out on it, it's going in. Yeah, Yeah, because the lady I get them from Texas, man, she rolls them, and she can fit like 5 of them in one poly bag. If I'm like,
wow.
That's an art. Because when I first ever got mine from her, I'm like, oh my gosh, these things are ruined. But they weren't, because as soon as you pull them out, it's like,
yep, back to normal again.
yeah. And I've tried to do it. I'm like, I don't see how she does it. I joked with her. I was like, what do you do? Sit on them first and then you just start rolling? Or I've about had it once, but it's just, that one end just starts expanding. I'm like, never mind.
And I would send you a comment back like, no, I just let the air out of them.
Yeah.
Just blow them back up.
Took the summer air out of it. Oh, man. So, yeah, man, that's the only other problem I've had on someone complaining about something. But I'm like, okay. I said, was its ear tag okay? Was the thing okay? They're like, oh yeah. It just has one little wrinkle on it. I'm like, okay. I told him, I was like, if you want to mail it back, I'll pay for the shipping to bring it back, man. Because I can just resell it because it was a hot one, I was like, come on.
Yep.
It ain't worth a negative feedback.
Yeah, no joke.
So nothing. So they're like, well, what can you do? I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, I can send you back $5. How's that? It's like, you made Christmas, dude.
Ridiculous.
Wow.
I know, right? I'm not sure here. It was sent to both of us. Nice. I like it. I see a cat. Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at that! I just seen it too.
And with that, I know you're gonna lose it over here, but it's coming.
Oh no, let me
I
mute.
saw the cat in the video, so
let me mute.
So just for you, Johnny, that is Gizmo approved.
It's like the meanest. I mean, this cat's always mad. She always looks mad and cracks me up.
And it's the only cat we have that'll come up and let you.
Oh, hey Danielle, how's it going? Yeah, man. So, let's see. I lost my train of thought. Gary, did you freeze or did I freeze? Never mind.
Everything. We both froze. I think it was you because you didn't move, and in my little video, I was like,
you.
Nope, Gizmo broke the internet.
Yeah, look. See, look. You're trying to blame me again. Like, you blame me for the sound on Thursday.
We'll blame it on the cat.
We're going to break up, dude. Look, you're going to break it again. No, I'm joking. Oh, yeah. You want to talk about how good Thursday was? Let's bring that up. How'd you feel about it?
I feel like every time I open a tab for anything now, sound on or off, I check the top to see if that thing is muted, because I didn't even know you could do that. And I still don't know how it happened. Not a clue. Other than that, I think it went really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I mean, it was like I said, I was already nervous because I've never auctioned before on YouTube. And then I'm like, great, the guy can't even hear me right now. So I'm thinking it's me. And then the chat's laughing at us because they both can hear us. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I can hear you, but you can't hear me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Man, I tried everything and was like, please don't make me have to ditch the whole show and start over live. Like, I did. I was a few seconds from having a panic. Like,
yeah,
what am I going to do?
Yeah, which I need to. Oh, yeah, I forgot to send you the invoice for $10. I forgot about that.
Okay. What invoice?
It's still the joke of the giveaway I did. It's like, remember I was joking. I was like, yeah, I'll send you the invoice, Gary.
Oh, you gotta love these people on. No, I'm not ranting, but certain people on the bay, because eBay automatically gives them a tracking number when you ship it. And I'm now getting a message. Yeah. Hey, I want to see if you shipped that baseball bat or not. It shipped like a week ago, but it was going. I think it was going. It was going out of country somewhere. And it's like, well, obviously, like you have a tracking number.
Oh yeah, man. And with the holidays and everything, that's going to be over 30 days before they even get it.
Yeah. I don't remember where it was going. It's like kind of like Puerto Rico. Like it's part of the States, but it's not part of the States. It still had a form on it. I don't remember where it was called that the thing went, but I was like, oh, cool. Because I sent one baseball bat to Puerto Rico, and I think I sent you the picture. I was like, dude, if you find this bat, pick it up because it sold like the next day. And then I went back.
Is the one you got at Walmart?
Yep. Yeah. So I went back and started scanning barcodes. It's like, these look close to the same thing. I was like, sweet. I found two of the same ones. I picked them up, and they both sold within half an hour of each other.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So two of them went out of the country, and one of them went to, I think, Maryland or something like that.
Yeah, because I just had a backpack go to Puerto Rico, and it was real cheap to send it. It was weird.
Yeah.
So I had a weird one Friday. It was like, it said the buyer was from Indonesia, and they're like, hey, I just bought this, but it's saying I have to pick it up. I'm like, what do you mean you have to pick it up? I have international shipping or whatever. I was like, okay, great. I'm getting scammed, So I was like, if you pay, I'm going to have to ship it. It's fine. Well, then they paid, and then it had me shipping to California. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to put the label on the box. It's going to go wherever it's going to go.
Yep. I did that like right at the start of COVID. I sold an Apple computer, and they wanted it to go. He's like, I'm in Tokyo, and I was like, cool. He's like, ship it to Oregon, and I was like, all right. So, hey, for me on my side, it was all documented right there. It got delivered to Oregon. Not my problem after that.
Yeah, because then they messaged me after I, like I did. I printed the shipping label because I'm like, hey man, my mail's about to run in like 15 minutes. I need to get this out there with my other packages. And then once they did that, they're like, yeah, I got somebody in California who can get it to me. I'm like, okay, cool.
Heck yeah. It's like we got John Beck, we got Ann Howcraft in here.
Hey,
so John. I'm trying to get caught up on the chat a little bit, and my multitasking skills, they will get better. It's completely different being on this side, especially doing the auction thing. I mean, I can't drum. The rhythm's not there. And so I'm trying to jump between all the stuff, and major props to everybody that can do that. I'll get better.
So, man, I rewatched it back, dude. I think we did pretty good. I mean, like I said, I think I bought and watched. What's that?
Did you do like me and start about 15 minutes in?
No, I watched it right from the beginning, man. Yeah. I mean, that was the part I laughed at. I was like, what do we do with our hands? No, it was okay.
I'll have to check out the first 15 because I bet that my facial expression slowly starts. I start paling out. I can just imagine, like, no, it's not going to work. No. Like, what's good?
No, the funniest part is when you called me on Instagram. That's when I started dying, dude. Because I'm like, hey, Gary, we're still alive. And you're like, and you said it again. I was like, Gary, we're alive.
I completely forgot I was on speaker.
So I was like
stressing out. Like,
so I do something like this. I'm like, and I muted so I could talk to you. It was funny.
I thought you were doing the hand so you could count how many times. Next time, do that. Be like, on mute.
No, it worked out, man. It was cool. And then here I thought you was gonna go first. I was like, all right, cool. I can go run and get something real fast. And then you're like, all right, here you go. You ready? I'm like, Oh, sure. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I was trying to be a good host and do what everybody else has done for me. I got to let you go first.
And I got this thing, and I'm like, yeah, here it is right here. So, yeah, I appreciate Deborah breaking the ice for me because, man, once I seen that first, that she got whatever, because I have to think, man, they're not there to see me. They're there to see what we're selling. So,
yeah, hang out for the shenanigans. And
yeah, it's different like this because now they are watching us, So.
Yeah, they can hear you. All of them.
Wait, they can?
Yeah, you're like shaking. Like I got this shirt. Got the squishmallow.
Yeah, man. So.
But hey, by the end, you were on it. You were more on it than I was by the end.
Yeah, I was like, and then I get comments. You sold that too cheap. You sold that too cheap. I'm like, that was our point. That was. I know. I mean, again, we're both resellers. We knew what we had in it, and hey, we still made. I still made profit. I'm sure you did too.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's all. Because that's what I was trying to tell whoever messaged me. I'm like, wherever I got that stuff from, I've already made money on, or I probably picked it up for $1 or something, man. So it doesn't. It is what it is. I mean,
and to me, even if we resell it to everybody and they resell it again,
that's awesome.
That works too. I'm not upset about that one bit. No, now, if I sell this Hot Wheel to you for like $2 and turns out it's worth like $2,000, I might miss a week of auction. But
funny story about. Okay, I think it's funny. So last year I went to this garage sale. It was 127 garage sale. This guy had a tub full of beat up Hot Wheels, right? Some of them, I mean, you couldn't even tell. I mean, they were just rusted. And I was like, oh my gosh. So he brings out this one because he asked me what type of Hot Wheels I like. Well, like you like your Rampage.
Yep.
Me, I like Volkswagens. But then I told him, I was like, hey, I'm looking for a trike. I was like, if you have anything like that, and he's like, I think so. So he goes back to his house, and like I said, it's packed with full of people. I'm like, dude, you don't have to leave your garage sale, man.
Wow.
But anyways, he comes back with a loose Hot Wheel, and this thing is beat up, and the wheels are all bent. I'm like, first I'm like, okay, yeah, man. But then I was like, let me see that again. So I looked at it again. It had one little red around the tire, right? It was a red line. So I knew, I was like, but the other three wheels, it lost its redness.
Yeah, they're beat.
But once you flip them up, you can read the dates. I was like, oh, wow. I'm like, hold it together because I'm like starting to geek out, I'm like, dude, this has to be like, I seen this Hot Wheel on like Antique Roadshow type place, right? So I was like, wait a minute. So I asked the guy, I was like, so what do you want for it? He's like, well, it's kind of beat up. I was like, yeah. But I was like, sometimes it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's like, $5. I was like, how about I give you 20? He's like, what? I was like, I'm gonna give you $20. I was like, just trust me. So I handed the guy $20, right? I got the other half with me, right? She's like, why did you just give him $20 for a piece of junk? I was like, you'll see.
Yep.
So I run out of the car, man, put it on my dash, take a picture of it upside down, describe all the, list it, put it in the glove box. By the time, because like I told you about Ohio, you got to drive to the next sales. That's why I'm trying to say, if you come to Ohio, it's fine, but you have to drive to each sale. That thing sold in 15 minutes for $275. Perfect condition of that same one, out of the box, $1,000.
Yep.
It was just crazy. I was shaking holding it, and I was like, I couldn't. Yeah, it was one of those. What do I do with my hand?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I told her, I was like, this thing's going to sell in full asking price in 24 hours. She's like, no, it's not. My phone, as soon as we like pulled over in a ditch, is like, because that's 127, you're pulling off in ditches, and
yeah,
it's just crazy. But
it's good to know, so I don't bring the wife's car. We'll bring the truck.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So if anybody goes to 127, please be careful. It's State Route 127 garage sales. It's the world longest garage sales. I don't know how many doors I've seen knocked off by semis. And this is crazy, but
it shouldn't be awesome, but that sounds really awesome. Like
it's kind of funny. It is funny because a lot of time, because like I said, they should post signs, because they do have those road construction signs that say, "Hey, heavy congested traffic," blah blah blah. But I think if you are, and I think this should be for anybody. If you're garage selling, put your 4-ways on so they know you're gonna like dodge off, you know. But people don't. I don't do it. But yeah, because I've had like one guy that was funny, like tailgate me until I pull off, and then then they slow, like, oh, I don't like that cell because it looks like crap. But generally, that's when you're finding your good stuff.
Yep.
So then I'll catch up with that guy like 20 miles down the road or something. And then all of a sudden he gets out and there goes his door. I'm like, see, that's what you get for tailgating me. No.
That's it.
But yeah, man, I couldn't not believe a beat up Redline could bring 275,
I've actually got a Hot Wheel right here that I have had. I think I've still got it on the bay, but I have not had any luck finding this color. And this came in a box of free Hot Wheels that I got. So Hot Wheels tried to make a DeLorean, right?
Yeah.
But they weren't licensed to make the DeLorean. If I remember right, they got sued for making it. So they changed it up just a bit and put color on them. But nowhere, maybe it'll focus. There we go. Nowhere on the internet can I find the yellow, purple, orange, and where it's made. I think it says Malaysia on the bottom.
Yeah. Was
the other one I think is made
is that
in like
1979?
There we go.
Yeah,
this color combo like doesn't exist.
Really?
I haven't been able to find anything on it. It's just been when it's been sitting here on the desk to do. I need to revamp the listing. Like they changed it a little bit so it's not a DeLorean, but this was straight up supposed to be a DeLorean.
Yeah. You could tell that thing's.
And I have searched high and low. I found another one that had like the wrong base plate, whatever you want to call it, under it. And it was expensive, but this one, no luck. I even reached out to those people because they have a website of just Hot Wheels, and I never heard anything back. And that was probably a couple months ago. So it'll just sit here up in my display case that I got put on the wall now for all my Rampages. Where's it made at? Now, see the back where the engine's supposed to be? It's purple.
Yeah, this one is too. Oh, yours is black.
This one's got the black interior in it, which was not available in this color.
I could spray paint that one. That's okay.
There you go.
Well, let me see the stripes again.
It's the same on the side.
Okay, it is, yeah.
But they were only released. We've had purple stripe. It was purple inside. So.
Shoot, the red one's like almost $20.
I put a couple hours into looking for it, and I was like, I'm done. By then I'm over it. It'll just go up my little spot. But if anyone finds any Dodge Rampage Hot Wheels out there, or some V-Dub bugs, let us know.
Yeah, man, let me know.
Let us know, because I want to do a spot over the top of the TV where it's all Rampage Hot Wheels from people sending them in.
Did you say you want them signed or not signed?
If they're signed or they've got a channel sticker on it, I'd be cool with that too. I think it'd be awesome.
Okay.
So the goal is to fill up that whole spot, and as of right now, I only have 3, and they only made. You found that other color, the purple one, so they made 5 different colors total production since. I think they made the first one in like 82 or 83.
I just remember when I sent it to you, you were like, dang it, another one. Why?
Yeah. And some of those things, the price is outrageous. That purple one and the original one are high. The rest of them aren't that bad.
All right. Shoot. So yeah, Rampage truck.
Heck yeah. And some just Beetles, right? Or you want buses too? Because the buses are sick.
Oh, I like them all. Any Volkswagen. Actually, what I've been collecting right now is the Volksrods, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just send me a picture. I have boxes and boxes of Volkswagens. Like I said, that's like when you're like, yeah, there's only like 8 or 10 of the Rampages. I was like, must be nice.
It's not nice because I can go in a store and pull a V-dub anywhere. I can't. I looked for like 3 months and found one Rampage.
Right?
Just like finding the things in real life. It's about impossible.
Yeah, that's soon going to be in my backdrop is all my Volkswagen Hot Wheels, man. You'll crap. It'll look like your video games back there, but with Volkswagens.
Dude, if you could do it like collage style to where it like said Darke County Picker, but in the color of the Hot Wheels,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be sick.
Oh man, that would sum us with my OCD. I'll be like, because by the time you're doing it with like some of the stripes, it'll look like it'd bother me. It's a good idea. I'll try it.
I've tried doing that before. I'm like, I can't. I just can't. I can envision it done, but I can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I was telling you that when you were out talking about the Rampage, I was like, I mean, with like people with cars out here, like my neighbor, he's got this rust bucket sitting out there. He's been working on it for 10, 12 years. But I know his vision. He sees it done. And that's why he keeps working on it. But Jen's like, that car is hideous. I was like, he's doing it right, man. He's doing it from the ground up, man. I said, wait. I was like, one day we're going to go out in this car because it's actually in the garage right now. I said, watch next spring when that thing comes out, it's going to look totally different.
Yeah, at least in primer or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, yeah, man, I'm starting the body work, and it was awesome because it's off the rotisserie right now. I was like, oh man, that is so cool.
Wow. So he is going all out on it.
Yeah. It's going to look totally different. And I'm going to take her over there and be like, all right, Jen, since you judged him for the last 5 years,
Yeah, I know. I get the same thing. And I'm like, oh, check out that truck. And I get, the paint looks crappy on it. I'm like, but you repaint it? Like, you got to put the time in.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't send that thing to Mako or something, man. Or whatever you guys have, the cheap paint. No, you got to do it all right, man.
Yeah. No, we have Mako here.
Okay, you do have Mako?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but at least like with yours, if something happens to it, you can get panels, you can get replacement parts, you can get aftermarket parts.
Yeah, I mean, my Beetle, the only thing I cannot get, so I'm gonna have to reach out. What's that?
No, I'm just it's like, I have it, whatever it is, I've got it.
Oh yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, because when you showed me that junkyard, man, I was like, dude, I will need 2 doors off of a convertible, because that's the only thing that I cannot get out of a catalog is those doors.
Yeah, I'll look, and when I go by, there's at least 2 rows of bugs out there.
Yeah, has to be a 71 Super. That's the only, because that was the year that either you could get a standard or a Super, and then 72 was the first true Super Beetle because they got rid of the standard. So that's why, like, mine's a 71 convertible Super, but it's still kind of small compared to a Super Beetle.
Yeah.
It's got the wideness, which is weird because people are like, is that part Baja? I was like, no, Baja's a kit. It's like, please stop. We could go another hour about talking about Volkswagen. No, we're not. No.
But. Right? Yeah. We're not going to get started on the 80s Dodge stuff. And my buddy here, Lee Iacocca.
Yeah, so I told you that's part of the shenanigans, man.
You never know what's going to get talked about.
The live this morning, I think. Did you watch the end of it?
No, I was under the hood of the car.
Yeah, she called us out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she challenged us. I'm surprised she didn't jump on, but Amber did. Yeah, she was like, so I'm thinking one of these lives here will do what they did.
All right.
At first, I thought they said shart. I was like, you want me to film in sharting? What? You know, I was like, that's a little weird. I'm not lying. I was like, and then when Johnny said the Sarth, I was like, oh, I got you. Never mind.
Yeah, I saw the Johnny video on it.
Yeah.
So
well, she challenged Jesse Shops, Missy, and us too. So I was like, hey, we could do one of these shenanigan videos. And then when we decide to do it, we'll tag her and she'll be in the live chat too.
Yeah, that'd work.
I thought it was neat how she was doing it, you know?
Yeah. It's got to get done before Christmas, right? So we're looking at next Sunday.
We can do it next Sunday.
And hopefully, I know you got stuff going on Tuesdays, right? At night?
Yeah.
Hopefully you find a way to get in, man, because I got that 100 subscriber giveaway coming up this Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will.
So the goal is a joke to everybody out there. I keep trying to get this thing done, and just things keep coming up and everything. So it's got to get done, and we're almost to 200 subscribers. So now the new goal is, can we hit 200 subscribers by the time that I do the 100 subscriber giveaway? Let's double down, guys.
Are you 20 away?
Actually, I think I lost some more subscribers today. I'm looking right now, but I believe I lost some more.
They'll be back. Like I said, it's a flush. I don't know why.
It is weird. It'll go up like 8 and then drop 10 and then go up by 6. And you're like, I don't. Yeah. Let me look though and see. Oh, hey, we need 9. Make sure my math's right. Yeah, we need 19 more.
When you stealing my subscribers? I'm joking. I'm joking. No.
And then, yeah, we got a heck of a giveaway. It's gonna be one single giveaway, but hopefully
there you
everyone
go.
can come hang out. And
yeah, because you was at 180 this morning when I checked.
Right before I hopped in here, we were at 179. So it's
awesome.
Trying to hold steady.
There you go. Yeah. That's definitely. So you're doing that on your timeout for Tuesday?
We're in a timeout for Tuesday and do a giveaway at the same time. That way it gets there before Christmas. And I know you know what it is, and I don't think many other people do, but definitely going to be cool when it shows up.
Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome, man.
Don't know how I'm going to give it away yet. Don't know exactly how I'm going to do that.
Definitely have to have a drum roll. I don't know what you got. You got to have a drum roll.
Like the flat tire drum roll? Like,
yeah. Well, can you put out, I know you've been busy, but with your bread and everything, is there a way you can do like a quick 3-minute video or something and just put like a keyword in there, and if they say the keyword and do it will, to kind of make it fair, you know?
Yeah, I could do something like that.
Yeah, we'll talk on behind the scenes on it. Yeah, I think that's neat when you do the will, because you know people, one, are subscribed to you and they've watched your video.
Yeah.
So you know that's true right there. I mean, so once you go live on Tuesday, you can be like, all right, well, here's the will. You can cut it off. Because I know you're what, 2 hours from me?
Yeah, it's almost behind. 6 here.
Okay, yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock here. So yeah, I mean, so you could be like, I don't know, 1 o'clock Eastern, Tuesday, you know, cut it.
Yeah, a couple hours before it actually starts, and then all right, guys, let's see.
And that gives you time to build the will, and that kind of stuff. And
odds will probably be pretty good for getting the prize.
That's what I'm thinking. I
better sign up.
Exactly.
Just kidding. No, I won't sign up for that.
So yeah. So who all do we still have out there? Because I was like,
yeah, I did see it drop some. Is there a way to actually see?
no. Generally, I do that, and people start saying, "Hi, I'm here." But
how many crickets are in the chat? Deals with Danny's still here.
hey,
There
Jennifer.
you go.
There we go.
Jennifer's here.
Sorry if we're boring you. Sorry. Yeah, we get off topic. I know. I notice if we talk about cars, everybody goes away.
Yeah. Hey, we stopped talking, but don't say that word. You can't say cars. Oh, look, it's back up to 9. It's jumping now. They're like, no car talk.
Done. Well, how about? Can I tease it? I mean, because we was going to go off air for a minute, then come back with something.
Hey, if you want to do it, man, I'm down.
I mean,
try it out.
I mean, I do have 181 comics to try to offload, man.
Hey, look,
it's no joke.
I found these in a box of Nintendo Powers. I don't even know what's here yet, except for that on top.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think there's even a bagged and boarded one in here somewhere. Some real odd stuff. Yeah, I don't have a clue what all's here. 35 cent from the creator of Conan. Cole
Marvel?
the Destroyer. There's no telling. Danny says she doesn't think she's a cricket either.
Oh, Jennifer's. You guys are not crickets. We're joking.
You're not crickets. It's just a joke. Just a joke. We still have crickets outside here. They're starting to like the weather. They're coming back out.
Ours froze to death. They're done. They're done. I could be Jiminy the cricket.
There you go. Hollywood's asking if we've noticed a delay in the shipping.
Let me check.
Not too bad on my end. Just that one baseball bat that they haven't gotten yet. And then Deborah, it took her bread longer to get there. Priority flat rate than normal, I think by like a day and a half. But other than that, it hasn't been bad. But I'm shipping through everybody too. It's whatever's cheapest except for the priority. Yeah. I know I'm gonna have to change that this week. But
let me check my pirate ship real fast. I can give you that because, yeah, 2 of the people that bought from us on Thursdays from California. From Ohio to California. That's what I'm going to judge. Roy should get his stuff tomorrow.
There you go.
Because it actually said that it was in Pennsylvania, so I was like, "Well, that's impressive."
Nice. We ran out of bread at the farmers market, so she's in there making more right now.
Yeah, how fast did that sell? I was meaning to ask you that. How fast did you guys sell out?
Last time we were there, we didn't sell out. We actually did not do good last time. They put all of the people, like if you made pies, here's 5 pie people side by side. So by the time they made the second or third one, that was it. They were tired of that. So we were like the last bread people, and we didn't sell hardly any. This time we changed it up, and they put us all the way at the end of this place. It has a porch all the way around with one ramp to go up, and we were at the very far end. And we sold a little bit, like the people had come back into the other markets we've been to. And then as a joke, somebody walked by and we were the last ones. I was like, hey, look, you saved the best for last. And then that got them talking. Then more people would stop. And I had said that to everybody. And at that point, we sold out in like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Since I wasn't just saying, hey, how's it going, everybody? How's your day going? Or whatever. I tried to joke around about saving the best for last. And it sold out. So we should have made more. Last time we made way too much. This time we thought we made just enough, and it wasn't enough. But, yeah, she's in there working on some other projects with the bread. I think tonight too, we might try to start making that video for the hot pepper bread. I'm sitting here looking for the hot peppers there in the other room.
Oh, man.
So we got to get those out because Q's got to eat one. And I guess
Sarah.
in the Pittsburgh picture, I can't even talk. Can't get words out. But yeah, I got to get one out for both of them to eat. And that's going to be hilarious watching them eat it. Because I know I will have already went through the pain. Once is enough. Jennifer says she has some crickets in the house to feed to her gecko. If you need extra crickets, let me know. Because we have tons of crickets here at certain times of the year. And we can just box up, like what a large priority flat rate and send the box to you.
Yeah, I had a Pac-Man frog that our crickets killed. I don't know if it was like poisoned or I don't know. It was weird. I was like, well, as weird as that frog can eat other frogs and stuff, I'm like, how did a cricket take it out? I don't know. But yeah, I just checked Pirate Ship, all the, like the 2 that are going to California are still on schedule for Tuesday. Kim's just hitting with Carolina, and Roy's is in Pennsylvania, so they're running pretty good around here. So
I was asking if we got placed on the inn because we were late to reserve a spot. So what they told us is it's open. So when you get there, you grab whatever spot you want, and you can go wherever you want. But both times we went, they said, "Hey, you're going here, and we even called over there to the city, to the people running it, right, guys? It would make more sense if you put a little bit of everything on each side of that building on that porch. So it's mixed up. You don't want everything in one spot. They're going to buy from the first people and then pass everybody else, and you're going to lose sellers. So this time I was like, let's just go next to where the coffee people were at. Well, they moved the coffee people to the front. And I was like, well, I guess we're in the back now, and nobody was past us. They had less people show up this time. But at least I was able to do the save the best for last and got us cleared out. Like, we packed up and left like 3 hours before everybody else even started to close down, which worked because then I got to go pick up all those jackets and stuff I showed you.
Yeah. Which I got to find. I have a Swingster snap-on jacket.
Oh, damn.
But it's a medium, but I see John's question. Did I get any good comics in the auction? I think I did. I'm not for sure. Like I said, I don't do comics, so I have a lot of the same titles that are easy to list, and you can have 5. So I watch like Roy's auction, and I have those type of titles, like X-Force, Aquaman, Spider-Man. This one guy named RoboCop. I don't know. Who's that?
Never even heard of that. That name sounds so dumb.
Is that Terminator? No. I'm joking. No. Hey, what's up, Mike?
What's going on?
Yeah, so it's up to you, man. If you want to
hey, if anyone here is down for it,
you
can kind of throw it. I'll let you throw it out there, and if they're down for it, we can give it a shot. Just need a few minutes to get some stuff laid out.
Yeah. Maybe
I'll leave it all up to the beard.
What's that?
I said I'll leave it all up to the beard.
Hey, I'm game. I'm gonna say worst case.
That right there. You never know.
You're not bringing that, man, because I will pop out of the chat and I'll bid on that thing. I will break the rules. I'll be like, no, dude, we're going on, man. There's no way. Yeah, I can bring. I got single stitches. I've got those comics. I've got Squishmallows.
I've got a tiny stack of comics. I got games. Somewhere here, I even found. Where is it? Somewhere I've got a black Snap-on wallet rolling around. These cool correctional facility jackets. If anyone's down.
Yeah, we can do our quick rundown if you want, and then pop back up.
We can. Guys, we've got 9 in the chat. So if anyone is interested, let us know in the chat. But you guys want to do a quick little pop up auction, a little buy it now action. If there's any interest, let us know and give us a couple minutes to set some stuff up. It's all here. I just got to lay it out. I think Jimmy's in the same spot.
Yeah, I just got to go in the next room and grab it and bring it back. So it won't be too long. But sure, what's available? See, I think that's what we'll do. We can end this because this is just the show, and then just schedule a pop-up auction.
Yeah, I can do that real quick.
And then we both can share it on Instagram and that kind of stuff and get it going. All right. So you want to do your rundown?
Pittsburgh Picker just showing up. So we got to run back over there again.
I got my hair done and I got my beard done just for you, Adam. But you banned me from your show, so Gary let me come on his show. You know. That's
hey, at least you had a chance on his show. I never got that. What's going on?
He says send him a message on Instagram, and he'll get you on the show. I mean, I don't know. He says it every time he's live. No. So
yeah, I guess, guys, we're going to end this one. And thanks, everyone, for stopping by. You guys give us a few minutes. We'll pop another one back up. And if you hit the subscribe button, you'll for sure know when it's getting started. But I'd say probably maybe 15, 20 minutes, we'll be up and running. We'll do a quick pop-up with some buy it now goodness.
Yeah, single stitches, comics, whatever.
Might have some concert shirts coming, video games.
Yeah, I got some.
You never know. The only black wallet left in inventory, the only one.
Is that Snap-on?
That is a 100th anniversary black one to go with the brown one.
Oh.
See,
I haven't seen the black one. You always bring the brown one out.
Because I had about 75 brown ones, and I had about 15 of the black ones. Oh, hey, just sold a Nerf gun attachment.
There we go.
Can't beat that.
I mean, I might have a banger single stitch I'm about ready to let go. I mean,
okay, maybe a Mountain Dew Xbox or not.
No,
maybe some Elvis stuff.
There we go. The King.
Heck yeah. Cool, guys. I guess, like I said, we're glad everybody stopped by tonight. Thanks for hanging out. And we will, you guys sell at the same time. I guess.
Mine did too. That is weird. It did.
See, it's just the power of three, I guess.
Well, mine was the best offer. Mine was the best offer. I said mine was the best offer I'm not going to take.
Mine was too, but I took it, so they paid for it. So that's all good right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back on like 15, 20. I'd say, 15, 20 minutes we'll be back on. We'll have some cool stuff going on if anyone wants to stop by for some last minute before Christmas goodness.
Yeah, John, you might want to come back. I have 181 comics, man. No joke.
I've got a stack of them sitting here too. And they're probably going to be a really good price because I don't do the comic stuff. If it was games,
I don't either, so it's going to be one of those messages again. You're selling them too cheap. I don't do comics, man. I'd rather them go to somebody who's going to cherish them or can make money on them and move on, you know?
Yep. He says we're like Captain Planet. I actually have some of those action figures somewhere. Think of the sadness of that. Captain Planet action figures.
Yeah. All right. End it. Let's go.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. Video has been Gizmo approved.